give up 44.6 points a game. Shooting 37% from the field, 55% from the free throw line, and 2 and 6 from beyond the arc. The Tigers of Stockton, they are averaging 42.5 points a game and giving up 47.4 points a game. We're going to take a timeout here for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll get your starting lineups here from Chuck New and Jim. You're listening to Lady Gator Basketball. And welcome back on this Thursday evening. Jesse Ray with you from Chuck New and Jim in Phillipsburg High School. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers and Panthers host the Stockton Lady Tigers and Tigers. The final Mid-Continental League battle for the Lady Panthers and Panthers on this 2018-2019 basketball season. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 11-8 on the year, 4-4 in league play. They are 4-2 here in Chuck New and Jim, 3-4 on the road, 4-2 in neutral sites. The Lady Tigers of Stockton 7-10 on the year, 1-7 in league play, 4-4 at home, 1-6 on the road, and 2-0 in neutral sites. Looking at the starting lineups, first for the Stockton Lady Tigers, number 1, a 5'7 junior, Shea Griffin. Looks like number 20, a 5'9 junior, Ellie Bellarmine. Number 21, a 5'5 sophomore, Chloe Plummer. Number 22, a 5'6 junior, Tatum Hamilton. Also starting tonight for the Stockton Lady Tigers, it looks like it's going to be number 33, a 5'5 junior, Macy Odo. So Macy Odo starting tonight. For the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers, number 2, a 5'4 junior, Kylie Soliday. Number 4, a 5'8 senior, Alexi Beach. Number 15, a 5'5 junior, Kristen Wells. Number 24, a 5'7 junior, Emily Schneider. And number 30, a 5'11 senior, Ashley Babcock. For the Lady Panthers, head coached by Rachel Miller. And the Lady Tigers of Stockton, head coached by Jana Griffin. The Lady Panthers in their home white jerseys, navy numbers, and the gold trim. The Lady Tigers in their road blue jerseys, white numbers, and the black trim. As we are getting set here for the opening tip from Chuck New and Jim, Beach and Griffin in the center circle. Ball is up, and Phillipsburg wins the tip. Lady Panthers go right to left on your radio dial to start this ball game. And Beach has it at the right wing. They swing it around to Soliday. Now to Wells left corner. Wells finds Schneider at the free throw line. Schneider quickly triple team. Gets tipped out by Plummer. Plummer brings it back up the court for the Stockton Lady Tigers. She pushes it across the timeline. Gets it tipped out by Soliday. Tracks it down in the center circle. Looking to hand it off and does so to Griffin. Griffin drives in, kicks it out to Hamilton, left wing. Hamilton looks back inside for Griffin, gets it to her left block. Turnaround shot is up and good. So Shea Griffin gets the first of the baskets of the ball game. Wells has it around to Beach. Now to Babcock out front. Down to Wells, left corner. Long two's on its way. Good. So Wells answers, and we're tied at 2 with 7:08 left to go in the first quarter. 2-2 is our score here between Phillipsburg and Stockton. Ball is tipped right in the hands of Hamilton. Back to Odell. Now Hamilton around to Griffin. Griffin between the circles. Dribbles over to the right wing, hands it off there to Plummer. Plummer drives in, kicks it back out to Griffin for three. Good. So Shea Griffin has 5, and the Stockton Lady Tigers lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 5-2 with 6:40 left to go in the first quarter. Babcock has it around to Soliday. Kylie tracks it down just before it goes out of bounds. Down to Wells, back to Soliday. Soliday right wing with it, skips it around to Beach. Beach dribbles down to the left wing, looks inside, gets it to Babcock. Left block, one dribble off the glass and good. So that makes it 5-4. The Stockton Lady Tigers lead by 1 as Plummer drives in, falls to the ground, stolen away by Wells. Wells to Schneider, ahead to Beach. Beach quickly ahead to Soliday. Soliday can't hold on to it. He goes out of bounds, and it will be Stockton basketball. 6:08 left to go in the first quarter. The Stockton Lady Tigers lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 5-4. Full court pressure by Phillipsburg. Griffin passes it back to Plummer. Back to Griffin. Ahead to Bellerive. Bellerive now to Hamilton. Around to Plummer. Plummer puts up the 3. No good. Rebounded by Babcock. Babcock outlets ahead to Beach. Beach brings it back up the court, right to left. She'll bring it across the timeline ahead to Wells, right wing. Wells looks in, now back to Beach, out front to Babcock, between the circles, around to Soliday, left wing. Soliday drives in, left block, shot is up, no good, gets her own rebound, kicks it back out to Beach. Beach puts up the 3, buries it. So that puts the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers up by 2, 7-5 with 5.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Bellerive tracks down the loose ball, kicks it back out front to Griffin. 5:23 left to go in the first quarter. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers 7-5. Hamilton has it. Top of the key, hands it off to Plummer there. Plummer crosses over, drives in, shot up in the paint, off the glass, rolls in. So it's going to be high ball game once again, 7-7. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Babcock drives in, right block up, no good. Rebounded by the Stockton Lady Tigers. Outlet ahead and now to Plummer. Plummer gets a tip, picked up by Wells, now to Soliday. Soliday drives in, and gonna have a foul called here. First team foul on Stockton. And it's on Macy Odell, her first. Wells inbounds to Schneider. Schneider looks to pass out. Now sees an opening, drives in, shot is up, left it short off the front of the iron, rebounded by Bellerive. She outlets to Griffin. Griffin brings it back up the court for Stockton. 4:38 left to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 7 here between Phillipsburg and Stockton in our girls varsity matchup. Plummer has it, crosses over at the top of the key, down to the left elbow, kicks it back out for Griffin. Griffin saves it in, tipped by Beach right in the hands of Plummer. Plummer left wing with it, now out front, hands it off to the right wing to Hamilton. Hamilton inside for Bellerive. Bellerive is then going to get called for the travel, so it will be Phillipsburg basketball. 4:18 left to go in the first quarter. Meredith Jacobs comes into the ball game for Phillipsburg, and Emily Schneider going to take a seat. 7-7 is our score here between Phillipsburg and Stockton in our girls varsity matchup here at Chuck Newland Gym. Babcock drives in, kicks it out to Beach, right wing. Skip pass for Soliday, down to Wells, left corner. Long two's on its way, no good. Tipped out by Babcock in the hands of Griffin. Griffin pushes it quickly up the left sideline for Stockton, and she's going to be fouled. This will be the first on Alexi Beach and the first on the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Lexi Wood comes into the ball game, and Kristen Wells is going to take a seat for Phillipsburg. 4:01 left to go in the first quarter. 7-7 is our score here between Phillipsburg and Stockton on this Thursday evening. Stockton basketball as Ellie Bellerive has it. She drives in, shot is up over Babcock, no good. Rebound, pop four, and Hamilton comes down with it. Total back to Hamilton, down to the left corner to Bellerive. Back to Hamilton, left wing, out front to Griffin. Griffin going to set things back up here for Stockton with 3:38 left to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 7 here between Phillipsburg and Stockton as Plummer has it. Drives in, free throw line jumper is no good, tipped out, and tracked down by Jacobs. Jacobs outlets to Beach. Beach ahead to Wood. Wood right block pump fakes, one dribble, kicks it back out to Beach. Beach drives inside, free throw line jumper off the glass and good. Alexi Beach has 5, and it pushes the Phillipsburg Lady Panther lead to 2. They now lead 9-7. 3:10 left to go here in the first quarter. Griffin has it down to the right wing, drives in, kicks it out to Odell. Odell back around now to Hamilton, out front to Plummer. Chloe Plummer going to set things up. Down to the right wing, right corner to Odell. Odell drives in, shot is up, no good, too hard. Rebound, fought for, and Babcock comes away with it. She outlets ahead to Soliday. Soliday up the left sideline, right to left on your radio dial. Drives all the way into the left block, across the paint, past the Wood, through her legs, out of bounds. And it will be Stockton basketball with 2:43 left to go in the first quarter. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 9-7. Ava Skimper comes into the ball game, and Kylie Soliday going to take a seat for Phillipsburg. Again, 2:40 left to go in the first quarter. 9-7 is our score. Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers here in Chuck Newland Gym on this Thursday. Griffin has it right wing, back out front to Hamilton. They swing around to Odell. She'll put up the 3 too hard, no good. Rebound, fought for. Wood comes away with it ahead to Beach. Lexi leads the break all the way down to the left block. Layup is good. Beach has 7 of the 11, and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 11-7 with just under 2:15 left to go in the first quarter. Griffin dribbles down to the right wing, down to the baseline to Bellarive. Bellarive looked out for Hamilton, and it goes out of bounds, and it will be Phillipsburg basketball. As the 5'11 freshman Olivia Dix comes into the ball game, Ellie Bellarive going to take a seat for Stockton. 2:04 left to play in the first quarter. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers 11-7. As Hamilton comes away with the steal for Stockton, she outlets ahead to Griffin. Shea's going to bring it left to right, ahead to Plummer. Plummer drives in, picks up her dribble, and now going to have a foul called. This will be the second team foul on Phillipsburg. And the first on Meredith Jacobs. Emily Schneider comes back into the ball game for Phillipsburg. Ashley Babcock takes a seat. And Hamilton looks to inbound, does so to Odell. Odell back to Plummer. She'll put up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Jacobs. Jacobs outlets ahead to Wood. Wood ahead to Beach at the right wing, down to the baseline to Schneider. Schneider looks in for Jacobs, can't quite get it to her. Pump fake, drives in, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound put back by Jacobs, no good. Rebound put back by Jacobs, again no good. And this time Schneider gets the rebound, and she's going to be fouled. Second team foul on Stockton. And the second on Macy Odell. Minute 27 left to play in the first quarter. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 11-7, and Schneider misses the first one. Still looking for her first point of the ball game. 4-point lead for Phillipsburg, 11-7 with a minute 27 left to play. Now a 5-point lead, and Schneider hits that one, her first point of the ball game. Again, makes it a 5-point Phillipsburg lead, 12-7 over the Stockton Lady Tigers with a minute 25 left to go. And Lexi Wood going to get called for the foul, her first personal foul, third Phillipsburg team foul. Still full court pressure here by Phillipsburg. Odell going to inbound for Stockton. She's looking, gets it into Plummer, back to Odell. Odell ahead to Hamilton. Hamilton across the timeline to Dix, back to Plummer. Left wing quick on the trigger three, left it short. Rebound saved in by Griffin, right in the hands of Skimper. Ava's going to push it up the right sideline for Phillipsburg. With a minute 8 left to go in the first quarter. Down to Schneider on the right baseline, back to Skimper right wing. Now to Jacobs at the right elbow. She's going to drive in, and she's going to be fouled. Third team foul on Stockton. And it's going to be on Olivia Dix, her first. Kylie Russell getting set to come into the ball game for Phillipsburg. She comes in. Alexi Beach going to take a seat. Ellie Bellarive comes in, and Macy Odell takes a seat. 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. 12-7 is our score. Phillipsburg leads Stockton here in Chuck Newland Gym. Schneider gets the inbounds pass, drives in, right block off the glass and good. Her first field goal. She now has 3. And the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 7, 14-7, 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Plummer with it, drives all the way over to the left wing, hands it off to Hamilton. Hamilton tries to split the defense. Now going to have a foul called here on Phillipsburg, their fourth team foul. And it's on Kylie Russell, her first. So with that, makes it a 14-7 lead for Phillipsburg over Stockton. 44 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Hamilton gets it into Dix. Ball gets tipped out. Hamilton comes back up with it. She dribbles up to the left wing. Now passes it out front between the circles to Griffin. Back to Dix at the left elbow. Hands it off to Griffin. Long two, top of the key. Rattles out, no good. Tipped out by Bellarive. Tracked down by Kylie Russell for Phillipsburg. Russell brings it up the court. Right to left across the timeline. Ahead to Wood. Now to Schneider at the free throw line. Back out to Wood, left wing. Wood down to Schneider. Left corner. Pump fakes. Looking. Now drives in, shot is up, and she's going to head to the free throw line. 4th team foul on the Stockton Lady Tigers, and the 2nd on Olivia Dix. 15 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 14-7 as Emily Schneider back at the free throw line. First one's on its way, rattles out. Odell comes back in. Dick's going to take a seat. 15.8 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Schneider's second one, good. So Emily has 4, and it makes the lead 15-7 with 15 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Stockton Lady Tigers have the basketball as Phillipsburg has the lead. Plummer ahead to Odell. Odell around to Griffin, right side. She's down to the right wing with 4 seconds left. Picks up her dribble, now to Plummer, or to Hamilton. Griffin, buzzer beater from half court is no good, and that's how the first quarter ends with Phillipsburg up 15-7 over the Stockton Lady Tigers. We'll take a timeout here. We'll be back with the second quarter of action right after this as you're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
Thank you for watching tonight's PTV broadcast of Panther Basketball. Please help us to continue to put on these broadcasts of Panther sports by sending donations to Panther Television, Phillipsburg High School, 410 South 7th Street, Phillipsburg, Kansas 67661. Go Panthers!
And welcome back to Chuck Newland Gym in Phillipsburg High School. Jesse Ray with you as we are getting set for the second quarter. The first quarter went in the way of the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. They outscored Stockton 15-7. 7 points from Alexi Beach, 2 from Kristen Wells, 4 from Emily Schneider, and 2 from Ashley Babcock. For the Lady Tigers, 5 points from Shay Griffin, and 2 points for Chloe Plummer. Back out on the court we go. For the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers, it is Schneider, Jacobs, Wells, Russell, and Soliday. For Stockton, Odell, Bellarive, along with Plummer, Griffin, and Hamilton. Stockton basketball to start the second quarter. Again, they go left to right on your radio dial. They get it down to Griffin. She's underneath the basket. Shot is up and good. Makes it 15-9. Phillipsburg leads. Wells gets it behind the defense, and she gets an easy 2 points from the right baseline. Makes it 17-9. Plummer has it, working against Soliday across the timeline ahead to Hamilton. Hamilton right wing with it with 7.5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 17-9 is our score. Soliday tips the pass. Then going to have a foul called. This one's going to be on Soliday. That's the 5th team foul on Phillipsburg and the first on Kylie Soliday. Griffin will inbound the basketball for Stockton. Does so to Plummer. Plummer head to Hamilton, stolen away by Wells. Wells down to the left wing, picks up her dribble out front to Soliday. Soliday back to Wells in the left corner. Looks in. Couldn't get it to Schneider, so back out front to Russell. Inside for Jacobs, through her hands, picked up by Schneider. Back out to Russell. Russell out front with it. Now to Jacobs at the free throw line. Back to Schneider, right baseline. Schneider kicks it back out to Russell. Tipped out by Hamilton, and it will remain Phillipsburg basketball. 7:02 left to go in the first quarter. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers 17-9. Soliday down to Wells. Right corner three's on its way. Good! Wells has 7, and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 11, 20-9. Hamilton gets it across the timeline, down to the right wing, picks up her dribble there. Inside for Bellarive at the free throw line. They kick it out to Odell. Right wing three's on its way. No good. Rattles out. Rebounded by Jacobs. Jacobs ahead to Wells. Wells pushes it ahead to Soliday. Soliday tracks it down. Back to Jacobs. They look for Schneider on the backside. Tipped out by Stockton. It will remain Phillipsburg basketball. Babcock and Beach come back in. Russell and Jacobs both take a seat. Wells will inbound the basketball for Phillipsburg. Does so to Beach. Around to Schneider. Now to Soliday. Down to Wells. Left corner. Three's on his way. Blocked by Griffin. And let's see. We're going to say last touch by Stockton, so it will be Phillipsburg basketball. 6:26 left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads Stockton 20-9. Babcock gets the inbounds pass, drives in, right block off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Tatum Hamilton for Stockton. She hands it off to Shay Griffin. Griffin brings it back up the court, ahead to the right wing to Plummer. Plummer looks inside. Gets it to Bellerive at the right elbow. She'll drive in. Right block off the glass and good. 20-11. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead by 9. 6 minutes left to go in the first half. Beach has it right wing. Beach down to the baseline to Wells. Wells on the right baseline. Tipped and stolen away by Bellerive. Bellerive ahead to Griffin. Now to Hamilton. Tipped out by Soliday. And tracked down by Schneider before it goes out of bounds. She hands it back off to Kylie. Kylie Soliday quickly up the court for Phillipsburg. Ahead to Wells left wing. Wells looks in. Now back to Soliday. Soliday left side with it. Inside for Babcock. They kick it out to Beach. Down to the right baseline. Into the right corner to Schneider. Schneider drives in. Kicks it back out front to Beach. Beach three on its way. Off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound put back by Wells is good. Wells has 9. And the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 22-11 with 5:18 left to go in the first half. Griffin brings it back ahead to Plummer. Plummer picked up by Kylie Soliday with 5:10 left to play in the first half. Now to Hamilton. Hamilton guarded tightly by Wells. Gets a screen out front from Plummer. Dribbles down to the left wing. Inside for Griffin. Shot is up. Too hard. No good. Rebounded by Emily Schneider. She saves it into Soliday. Soliday ahead to Beach. Beach right block. Has Griffin covering her. And Griffin's going to get called for the foul. Her first personal foul. And the 5th Stockton Lady Tigers team foul. Lexi Beach heads to the free throw line for Phillipsburg. 4:52 left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads 22-11. Beach hits the first one, and she now has 8. And Phillipsburg leads 23-11 with 4:52 left to go in the first half. Beach getting set for the second one, trying to extend the Phillipsburg Lady Panther lead. On its way. That one no good. Rebound fought for. And they're going to say a foul called on Emily Schneider. That'll be her first personal foul and the 6th Lady Panthers team foul. 4:51 left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads Stockton here in the girls' varsity matchup, 23-11. Griffin pushes it up the right sideline. Soliday cuts her off just inside half court. Down to Odell in the right corner. Now to Bellerive. Right elbow shot is no good. Rebounded by Hamilton. Put back by Hamilton. Too hard. No good. Rebounded by Babcock. She outlets ahead to Beach. Beach quickly up the court for Phillipsburg. Ahead to Soliday. Soliday drives in. Kicks it back out to Wells. Right wing. Long two. No good. Rebound put back by Soliday. And counted. She's going line for an and one. That'll be the 16th foul on Stockton. And the 3rd on Macy Odell. Meredith Jacobs comes back in for Phillipsburg. Emily Schneider going to take a seat. Odell going to take a seat with those 3 fouls. And Dix comes back in. So, Soliday and one attempt on its way. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Dix. Stolen away by Beach. Beach layup, good. So there's yet another game that Alexi Beach finds double digits. We're still not even quite halfway through the second quarter in this one. She's now scored in double digits in 12 of the last 14 games for Phillipsburg. 27-11 is our score. As Beach now has 10 of the 27. Phillipsburg leads 27-11. As Dick's turnaround shot over Jacobs is no good because she's fouled. 17 foul on Phillipsburg and the 2nd on Meredith Jacobs. So Olivia Dix heads to the free throw line. 3:59 left to go in the first half. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 27-11. Dix going to try to cut into the lead. First one's on its way and good. So Dix finds her first point of the ball game. Makes it 27-12. Dix second one on its way. No good. Rebounded by Jacobs. So it's going to be a Beach with it. And jump ball called. Will be Phillipsburg basketball. So Lady Panther basketball. Soliday has it. Now to Babcock. They kick it out to Beach. Right wing. Down to the right corner to Wells. Inside for Babcock. Babcock tried to kick it back out to Wells. Stolen away by Griffin. Griffin tipped by Wells in the hands of Babcock. Babcock back to Soliday as Soliday finds Wells on the right baseline. Tipped out by Bellerive. And they're going to say that Wells touched it last, so it will be Stockton basketball as Lexi Wood comes in and Kristen Wells is going to take a seat. So So 27-12, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers with 3:28 left to go in this first half. Griffin drives in, kicks it out to Hamilton, left wing. Hamilton dribbles out front with it, picks up her dribble, tipped by Soliday right in the hands of Bellery though. Bellery back out front to Hamilton with 3:14 left to go. Dick's shot over Jacobs this time, or over Babcock this time, it rolls in. She's got 3. And the Stockton Lady Tigers cut into the lead. It's now 27-14. Phillipsburg leads Stockton. This will be the 17th foul on the Stockton Lady Tigers. And it's going to be on Chloe Plummer, her first. So it sends Kylie Soliday to the free throw line. Shoot 1-1 for Phillipsburg. 3:03 left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads Stockton 27-14. Soliday first in the 1-1, or no good. Fighting for the rebound. Dix comes away with it. Ball is loose, picked up by Jacobs now to Wood. Back to Jacobs, left baseline, inside for Babcock. Babcock is going to get called for the charge. Her first personal foul, 8th. Lady Panthers team foul. 2:54 left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads Stockton here in the girls varsity matchup, 27-14. Griffin hands it off at the right wing to Hamilton. Hamilton all the way over to the left wing to Plummer. Tipped out by Beach. Alexi on the fast break yet again, this time right block off the glass and good. Beach has 12 and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 29-14. Stockton wants a timeout. We'll take one with them with 2:33 left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads Stockton 29-14. You're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. And welcome back to Chuck Newland Gym. Jesse Ray with you here in Phillipsburg High School. 29-14, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers here on this Thursday evening. The last league game for Phillipsburg. The Lady Panthers 4-4 in the league right now, looking to be above 500 in league play if they can get a win tonight. Also prove their record to 12-8. If Stockton wins, it'll give them their second league game or second league win of the season and move up to 8 wins on the year. Out of the timeout, we have 2.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Again, Phillipsburg leads 29-14. It is Stockton basketball. Hamilton has it out front, tipped out by Beach. Hamilton tracks it back down, passes it off to Plummer between the circles, picked up there by Kylie Soliday, down to the right wing, picks up her dribble, now to Griffin. Griffin, free throw line jumper is no good. Rebounded by Babcock, outlets to Beach. Beach pushes it quickly up the court, down to the top of the key, to the left corner to Soliday. Soliday inside for Babcock. Babcock out to Wood. Lexi puts up the 2, good. So Lexi Wood gets her first points of the ball game, and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers extend their lead. It's now 31-14. Minute 50 left to go into this first half. Bellery free throw line jumper, no good. Misses that one to the left, rebounded by Soliday. Soliday ahead to Wood. Lexi drives down to the left block, picks up her dribble out to Soliday. Now to Babcock at the free throw line, around the Beach. Right corner three's on its way. Too hard this time, rebounded by Lexi Wood. Wood drives all the way inside, kicks it underneath for Jacobs. Her jumper's up and good. Nice look that time by Lexi Wood. She drove all the way to the paint. The Stockton defenders crashed on her. She saw Jacobs by herself on the backside on the baseline. Got the 2 points, and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 33-14 as Beach comes away with another steal. Lexi on the fast break once again. Right block, jump stop, tipped out by Griffin, and it will remain Phillipsburg basketball. Ava Skipper comes back into the game. Lexi Beach going to take a seat. Kylie Russell comes back into the ball game, and Kylie Soliday going to take a seat. Russell to inbound the basketball for Phillipsburg with 1:11 left to play in the first half. Phillipsburg leads 33-14. Skipper right wing three's on its way, and it's good. So Ava's got 3, and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers extend their lead 36-14 with 1 minute left to go in the first half. Bellery has it out to Griffin. She'll fire up the 3. Too hard, no good. Rebound fought for, bodies hit the floor, and gonna have a jump ball called. It will be Stockton basketball. 54 seconds left to go. in this first half, and Phillipsburg leads Stockton 36-14. Hamilton will inbound. She's looking, still looking. Now passes it into Griffin. Griffin going to set up the offense with 50 seconds left. Dribbles over, top of the key. Hands it off to Plummer at the right wing. Plummer dribbles over to the left wing, hands it off to Hamilton there. Hamilton dribbles all the way over to the right wing, picks up her dribble out front to Bellerive. Bellerive inside for Dix. Dix turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, fought for, picked up by Hamilton. Hamilton's shot is up and good. Hamilton makes it a 20-point game with that. Makes it 36-16. Phillipsburg leads Stockton. 22 seconds left to go in the first half. Jacobs has it. Now to Babcock. Babcock left block up. Counter. She's going line for an and one. Ashley has 4, and that's the 18th foul on Stockton. This one's on Chloe Plummer, her second. Ashlyn Kennedy comes into the ball game, and Meredith Jacobs going to take a seat for Phillipsburg. 38-16, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers with 16 seconds left to go here in the first half. Babcock's and one attempt is no good off the back of the iron, rebounded by Hamilton. Ahead to Griffin, and again I have a foul called here on Lexi Wood, her second personal foul, 9th Lady Panthers team foul, and will send Shay Griffin to the free throw line, shoot 1 of 1 for Stockton. 12 seconds left to go in the first half. Phillipsburg leads Stockton here in the girls varsity matchup, 38-16. Griffin getting set here for 1-and-1. First ends on the way, no good, misses it to the right, rebounded by Babcock. Ahead to Skimper. Skimper quickly ahead to Lexi Wood in the left corner, back to Skimper, left wing. 5 seconds left, inside for Wood. Wood loses the handle on it, goes out of bounds, and it will remain, nope, they're going to say last touch by Phillipsburg, so Stockton basketball. Stockton basketball, 0.7 seconds left. Griffin gets the inbounds, and that's going to do it for the first half. Phillipsburg leads Stockton 38-16. We'll take a timeout here. We'll be back to wrap up the first half for you right after this as you're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Okay. I think they're getting ready to do Trey's Shrine Bowl thing here, Mark.
Choose USA Clean Fuels.
It boosts power and is better for the environment.
Using USA Fuels because it saves the taxpayers money.
I want to support the corn growers, the local economy, and I really save a lot of money.
My journey uses flex fuel, and I love it that it's local and it saves me money.
Thank you for choosing USA Clean Fuels.
Do you have it on? Yeah, I have it. What art? That's how they ate. That's how they raise money for football games.
Size to participate in the 46th annual Kansas Shrine Bowl All-Star Football Game. The selection was a result of media voting and coaches' selection hospital is dedicated to improving the lives of children by providing pediatric specialty care, innovative research, and outstanding teaching programs for medical professionals. Children up to the age of 18 are eligible for care and receive all services in a family-centered environment, regardless of the patient's ability to pay. Other Shine Bold events scheduled in Dodge City are All-State High School Marching Band Camp, All-Star Cheer Camp, Parade, High School Football Combine, Strong Legs Run, 5K Walk for Love, and Junior All-Star Challenge. Thank you, Shiners, and congratulations to Trey Sox.
Welcome back to Chuck Newland Gym. Jesse Ray with you as we start the second half. Phillipsburg Lady Panther basketball. They go left to right on your radio dial. Wells has a right wing out front to Babcock. They swing it around to Beach left wing. Beach looks inside. Finds Schneider left block off the glass and good. Schneider now has 6, and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead at 40-16 with 7:38 left to go. As Stockton basketball, Hamilton has it left wing. Out front to Odell. Odell inside for Griffin. Griffin off the glass. No good. It's rebounded by Babcock in the hands of Soliday. Soliday pushes it quickly up the court, all the way down to the left wing. Out front to Babcock. Around to Beach, right wing. Beach going to dribble back out front between the circles, reset things to Schneider, right wing. Schneider looks inside, now out front to Wells with 7:13 left to go in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads Stockton 40-16. Beach has it right wing. Down to Schneider on the right baseline. She's going to drive in. Picks up her dribble, off the glass and good. Once again, Emily Schneider now with 8. And the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead at 42-16 with just under 7 minutes left to go in the third quarter. As Griffin looked ahead for Hamilton, out of bounds and went, and it will be Phillipsburg basketball. 42-16, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers. 6:54 left to go in the third quarter. Lady Panther basketball, a solid 8, inbounds to Beach. Beach brings it across the timeline, calls out the offense. Now to Schneider, right elbow. Schneider kicks it back out to Wells. Wells puts up the 3. Good! Wells has 12, and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 45-16. 6:36 left to go in the third quarter. Timeout called here by the Stockton Lady Tigers. We'll take this time to mention this broadcast is made part and possible by the Fiber Optic Network of Nextech, providing state-of-the-art communication services to the region for more than 65 years. Nextech, bring high-tech to the High Plains. So Phillipsburg leads Stockton here, 45-16. As the Lady Panthers getting 3 points from Kristen Wells and 4 points so far here from Emily Schneider in this third quarter. They can push the lead up to 45-16 early here in the third quarter. Soliday, Wells, Beach, Babcock, and Schneider come back out on the court for Phillipsburg. Griffin, Odell, Bellarive, along with Hamilton and Plummer for the Stockton Lady Tigers. Full court pressure by Phillipsburg with 6:36 left to go in the third quarter. Griffin will inbound for Stockton. She's looking, still looking. Finally finds Bellarive cutting towards her. Now hands it back off to Griffin. Griffin clears everybody out. She'll go one-on-one with Alexi Beach across the timeline. Down to the left corner to Odell. Odell pump fakes, drives in, left block off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Babcock into the hands of Soliday. Soliday ahead to Wells. Wells tracks down the short pass. Takes one dribble, shot off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Griffin. She's going to then be fouled. This will be the first team foul on Phillipsburg. And it's going to be the second on Alexi Beach. 6:14 left to play here in the third quarter. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 45-16 over the Stockton Lady Tigers. It's Griffin. We'll bring it up the court for Stockton, right to left. On your radio dial here in the third quarter. Headed to Odell, over her head, out of bounds, and it will be Phillipsburg basketball with 6:04 left to go in the third quarter. Schneider will inbound. Does so to Soliday. Soliday going to bring it up the court for Phillipsburg. Picked up at half court by Hamilton to Wells left side. Wells inside for Schneider. Schneider going to drive in, left block up and good. So Emily Schneider has 6 of her 10 here in the third quarter, and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 47-16 with 5:45 left to go in the third quarter. Odell ahead to Hamilton. Hamilton back to Odell. Odell ahead to Bellerive. Backdoor pass for Plummer off the glass and good. So that ends a 9-0 run. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers were on to start this third quarter. Soliday drives in. Shot is up off the glass, and she's going to get called for the charge. This is Kylie Soliday, her second, and the second Lady Panthers team foul. So it will be Stockton basketball. Full court pressure by Phillipsburg. There's Griffin going to drive the sideline. She's going to be fouled by Emily Schneider, her second personal foul, third Phillipsburg team foul. 5:24 left to go in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads Stockton 47-18. Griffin inbounds it to Plummer, ahead to Bellerive. Bellerive knocks down the pass, now tracks it down and gives it back to Griffin. Griffin at top of the key, loses the handle on it, picked up by Beach. Beach on the fast break, drives in, kicks it across the paint to Soliday. Soliday off the glass, no good. Rebounded by, goes out of bounds as chaos underneath, and they're going to say it is a Phillipsburg basketball, has touched by Stockton, with 5:04 left to go in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads 47-18. Beach, top of key three, no good this time. Rebound tracked down by Babcock. She kicks it out to Wells, left wing, out front now between the circles. The Beach around the Soliday right wing. Inside for Schneider. Schneider right block off the glass and good. So Schneider now with 12, as she's got 8 points here in the third quarter, and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 49-18. Plummer ahead to Griffin, right wing. Griffin guarded by Soliday. Drives down to the right corner, puts up the three, no good. Rebounded by Soliday. Kylie pushes it up the left sideline, left to right on your radio dial. Passes ahead to Babcock, and Babcock going to get called for the travel, so it will be Stockton basketball. And that's a full line change here for the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Meredith Jacobs, Ashlyn Kennedy, Ava Skimper, along with Lexi Wood, and also Kylie Russell all into the ball game. So a full line change this time for Coach Miller with 4:27 left to go in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads Stockton 49-18 here in the girls varsity matchup. Griffin dribbles down to the right wing, hands it off to Hamilton. She's out front with it, hands it off to Plummer there. Plummer dribbles back out towards the center circle, now down to the right wing, hands it back off to Griffin. Griffin down to the right corner to Bellerive. Bellerive fakes right, fakes left, goes right, shot no good. Rebounded by Hamilton. She dribbles back out of trouble to Griffin. Quickly around to Plummer, quick on the trigger too, no good. Rebounded by Skimper. Ava pushes it up the right sideline, left to right, ahead to Wood. She's going to drive in. Now kicks it out to Russell. Russell, left wing three, no good. Rebound, fought for, and Lexi Wood comes down with it. Backside pass for Jacobs. Jacobs fakes right, goes left, off the glass, and good. So Meredith has four, and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 51-18. Meredith had a great game the other night against Concordia. She matched her season high of 8 points, played great for the Lady Panthers against the Concordia Lady Panthers on Tuesday. Now she has 4 here against Stockton as Skimper comes away, almost came away with the steal. Couldn't quite hold on to it, goes out of bounds, and it will be Stockton basketball. 3:26 left to go in the third quarter. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers 51-18. Griffin works against Skimper. Hands it off to Plummer at the right wing. Plummer hands it off now to Hamilton at the left wing. Hamilton picks up her dribble. Now looking to pass off. Does so. It tries to get it off to Griffin. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Phillipsburg basketball. 3:12 left to go in the third quarter. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers 51-18. Skimper inbounds to Wood. Lexi calls out the offense for Phillipsburg. Dribbles down to the right wing. And again get fouled by Griffin. This will be Shea's second personal foul. First Stockton team foul. 3:07 left to go in the third quarter. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead it 51-18 over the Stockton Lady Tigers. Kennedy has it out front between the circles. Over to Skimper, left wing. Down to Kennedy. Inside for Jacobs. Jacobs turnaround shot off the glass, no good, and again have a foul called. This will be the fourth team foul on Phillipsburg here in the third quarter. And it's going to be the third on Meredith Jacobs. 2:56 left to play in the third quarter. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers 51-18. Griffin's met at half court by Skimper. Skimper inside for Bellerive. Bellerive works against Jacobs. Out to Hamilton, right corner, long two, good. Hamilton now has 4, and it makes it a 31-point game as Hamilton comes away with the steal now to Griffin. Griffin brings it back up ahead to Hamilton left wing. Hamilton inside for Bellerive, left elbow shot off the glass, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Russell comes away with it. Russell pushes it up the left sideline across the timeline with 2:20 left to go in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads Stockton 51-20. Kennedy left wing three's on its way off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Griffin. Griffin quickly up the court for Stockton. She'll stop and pop for 2, no good. Rebounded by Kennedy. Kennedy now brings it back up left to right for the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. All the way down to the top of the key, now to Wood. Wood inside for Russell. Russell drives inside. Shot is up, blocked by Bellerive. Out of bounds it goes, and they're going to say last touch by Phillipsburg. And now we're going to have a little discussion here. And they are going to say that it was last touch by Stockton. So Phillipsburg basketball, minute 52 left to go in the third quarter. Odell comes out. Dix comes back in for Stockton. Russell inbound the basketball for Phillipsburg. Does so to Jacobs at the free throw line. Jacobs drives in. Shot off the glass, no good. Left it just short. Rebounded by Bellerive. She hands it off to Griffin. A minute 45 and counting left to go in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads Stockton here in the girls varsity matchup, 51-20. Dix blocked by Jacobs. Jump ball called, and it will be Stockton basketball. Kay Pockavere comes in. Maya McDonald comes in. Kylie Russell takes a seat, and Lexi Wood going to take a seat. So, going to be Stockton basketball as Plummer going to inbound. Does so Hamilton inbounded to Plummer. Plummer couldn't hold on to it as it almost goes out of bounds. She saves it in, but right in the hands of Kennedy. Jacobs now passes it off to Skimper. Skimper down to the right baseline to Pockavere. Pockavere looks in for Jacobs, gets it to her right block up and good. Nice look by Pockavere, finally cutting Jacobs towards the basket. Jacobs has 6, and the Lady Panthers of Phillipsburg lead 53-20. Hamilton puts up the right wing 3, and she buries it. She now has 7, and it makes it a 30-point game, 53-23. McDonald picks up her dribble, now passes it off to Skimper. Ava drives down to the baseline, looks inside, ball gets tipped around, goes in the hands of Kennedy. Out front to McDonald. McDonald on the dribble, drives all the way in, kicks it out to Pockavere, right corner. Ball is then stolen away by Hamilton. Hamilton hands it off to Griffin. Griffin tipped by Skimper, picked up by McDonald. McDonald pushes it up the court, all the way inside to the left block. Picks up her dribble, blocked by Griffin. Jump ball called, and it will be Phillipsburg basketball. Odell comes back in for Stockton. Plummer going to take a seat. 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads Stockton 53-23. Kennedy will inbound for Phillipsburg, does so to Jacobs. Tipped by Bellerive, and Ellie Bellerive on the fast break ahead to Griffin. Griffin, one dribble, right block off the glass, and good. Griffin has 9. And going to be Stockton basketball now as the Lady Panthers didn't quite get all the way out of bounds. So they stepped over the line. So Stockton basketball as Hamilton gets it into Griffin to the left corner. Griffin drives in. Now kicks it back out to Hamilton. 23 seconds left. Dix over Jacobs, no good. Rebound, fought for, still fighting for it. And McDonald comes away with the loose basketball. McDonald picks up her dribble to Skimper. Skimper tries to save it in, but she's going to step out of bounds, and it will be Stockton basketball. 13.3 seconds left in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads Stockton 53-25. Griffin inbounds to Hamilton. Hamilton brings it across the timeline. Hands it off to Odell. Odell, top of the key, drives in, free throw line, tipped by McDonald. Ball is up for grabs and going to have a jump ball called. It will be Stockton basketball as Odell for Stockton. McDonald and Kennedy for Phillipsburg all hit the ground this time. So Stockton basketball with 1.8 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Phillipsburg leads it 53-25. Inbound to Griffin, left corner, left it short, and that's how the third quarter ends with Phillipsburg up 53-25. We're going to take time out here. We'll be back with the fourth quarter of action right after this as you're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web.
Thank you for watching tonight's PTV broadcast of Panther Basketball. Please help us to continue to put on these broadcasts of Panther sports by sending donations to Panther Television, Phillipsburg High School, 410 South 7th Street, Phillipsburg, Kansas 67661. Go Panthers!
And welcome back to Chuck Newland Gym. Jesse Ray with you. With the fourth quarter just starting, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 53-25 over the Stockton Lady Tigers. Schneider has it out to Beach. Beach around the Soliday. Soliday inside for Babcock. Babcock left block, spin move off the glass and good. Great move by Babcock down on the block. She gets the 2 points. She now has 6, and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 55-25. And Dix is going to head to the free throw line. Is now Babcock going to get called for her second personal foul, 5th Lady Panthers team foul. So with the Lady Panthers up by 30, we'll have the running clock the rest of the ball game. Dix heads to the free throw line to shoot 2 for Stockton. First one's on its way, good. She has 4. And it makes it 55-26. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers here in Chuck Newland Gym. Second one for Dix is no good this time. Rebounded by Schneider. Schneider ahead to Beach. Now to Soliday, left corner inside for Babcock once again. Kicks it out to Wells. Right wing three's on its way. No good this time. Rebound tracked down by Bellerive. Bellerive picks up her dribble. Now looking to the outlet. Does so ahead to Hamilton. Hamilton with a 6:40 left to go in the ball game. Brings it across the timeline. Phillipsburg leads 55-26. Griffin tries to split the defense, and she's going to be fouled. 16 foul on Phillipsburg, 3rd on Alexi Beach. So Stockton basketball out of bounds with 6:20 and counting left to go in this game. Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 55-26. Griffin will inbound. Gets it in to Hamilton. Back to Griffin. Griffin hands it off to Hamilton at the left wing, working against Beach now. Picks up her dribble, looks to pass off. Hamilton bounce pass ahead to Griffin. Griffin, top of the key, backs at Beach in, loses the handle on it. Bellerive saves it in, but right in the hands of Wells. Nope, they are going to say the Bellerive touched out of bounds, so it will be Phillipsburg basketball, and Wells will inbound. 5:50 and counting left to go in the game. Phillipsburg leads Stockton 55-26. Beach ahead to Soliday. Soliday looks inside, finds Babcock at the free throw line, out the Wells. Right wing three's on its way. This time left it short. Rebound fought for Schneider, tracks it down. Schneider drives in, kicks it out to Soliday. Soliday down to Beach. Beach drives baseline, left block off the glass and good. Lexi has a 14 and the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 57-26 with 5:23 left to go in this game. Again, we have running clock for the rest of the ball game. The Lady Panthers up by 30. Hamilton looking to pass off, does so to Odell. Odell picks up her dribble out to Griffin. Griffin drives in, right block up and good for 2. The right corner, I should say. As that makes it 57-28. Wells left baseline shot is up and good. She now has 14. And the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 59-28 with 4:50 left to go in the game. Griffin, this time from the baseline, good again. So Griffin now has 13 for Stockton. Makes it 59-30. Soliday drives in, kicks it out to Wells, right corner, long 2, rattles out, no good. Rebound by Schneider, put back by Schneider, no good. Rebound saved in by Babcock, goes off the backboard though, out of bounds. And it will be Stockton basketball as Kylie Russell, Lexi Wood, Ava Skimper, and Meredith Jacobs all come in. Everybody but Ashley Babcock takes a seat. 4:20 and counting left to go. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers 59-30. Griffin going to bring it up the court for Stockton. Griffin going to be met at half court by Skimper. Drives down to the right wing, out front to Dix, now to Odell left wing. Kicks it underneath to Hamilton, inside for Dix, tipped out by Babcock. And going to have a jump ball called as Russell and Hamilton get tied up. So it will be Stockton basketball. 3:48 and counting left to go in this game. Phillipsburg leads Stockton 59-30. Griffin gets it inside for Bellerive. Bellerive works against Jacobs, off the glass, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Hamilton comes down with it. She dribbles out to the left wing, out front to Odell, top of the key. She drives in, picks up her dribble with the right elbow, back out front to Griffin. Griffin free throw line jumper, good. Griffin has 15. And the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers 59-32. Skimper has it to Babcock at the free throw line. They're swinging down to Russell, left corner. Back out front to Wood. Lexi Wood back to Russell, left corner. Russell picks up her dribble, looks to pass off. Still looking. And gonna have a jump ball called as Bellerive got her hands on it. going to be Phillipsburg basketball. 3 minutes left to go. And the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers 59-32. Russell will inbound the basketball this time. Gets it into Babcock. Babcock then kicks it back out to Lexi Wood, left wing. Wood out front to Skimper. Skimper down to the right corner to Jacobs. Inside for Babcock. They kick it back out to Russell for three. No good. Rebound, fought for, and Bellerive comes away with the basketball. Bellerive outlets ahead to Griffin. 2.5 minutes and counting left to go. Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead at 59-32 over the Stockton Lady Tigers as Odell drives in, kicks it back out to Griffin. Griffin's going to be fouled. Skimper picks up her first personal foul, 7th Lady Panthers team foul. Sends Shea Griffin to the free throw line, shoot 1-1. So Griffin heads to the free throw line. She is 0 of 2 from the line in this ball game. Both those free throws coming back in the second quarter. She hits the first one. She now has 16. And Ashlyn Kennedy, Maya McDonald, and Kay Pocketbear all come back in. Babcock, Russell, and Wood all take a seat. Minute 50 left to go. And the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 59-33. Griffin, second one's on its way, rolls out, no good, rebounded by Kennedy. Kennedy picks up her dribble, now looks to pass off, does so to Skimper. Skimper puts it on the court, drives down to the right wing, down to the right corner to McDonald. McDonald drives baseline, picks up her dribble at the right block, back out to Pocketbear, to Jacobs at the free throw line. They kick it out to Kennedy, left wing. Kennedy dribbles out front now to Skimper with 1:20 left to go in the ball game. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead at 59-33. Kennedy down to the left corner to McDonald. She pump fakes, dribbles out to the left wing, down to the left baseline to Jacobs, inside for Pocketbear. Her shot's up, no good. Rebound at fought for, and gonna have a foul called. Foul's gonna be on Ava Skimper, her second, 8th Lady Panthers team foul. And gonna have a timeout called. We'll take a timeout with them. With 54 seconds left to play, the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead at 59-33. You're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. And welcome back to Chuck Newland Gym, Phillipsburg High School. Jesse Ray with you. 54 seconds left to go in this ball game. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead. Stockton Lady Tigers 59-33. Bellerive at the line, shoot 1-1. She hits the first one. She'll get set for the second one. And there's that for the Stockton Lady Tigers. Looks like Janae Keller's in the game. Logan Winklepleck is in the game, as is Jaden Fry. As Bellerive hits them both, she has 4 points and makes it 59-35. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead the Stockton Lady Tigers here in Chuck Newland Gym. Skimper has it left wing. Pocketbear at the free throw line, down to the baseline to Jacobs, over her head, out of bounds, and it will be Stockton basketball. 40 seconds left to go. So 30 seconds left to play. And the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers lead 59-35 over the Stockton Lady Tigers. Stockton basketball. It's Plummer going to drive all the way in. Kicks out to Fry. She'll put up the three. No good off the front of the iron. Rebounded by McDonald. McDonald outlets ahead to Pocketbear. Pocketbear pushes it up the court, down to the right block, up and no good. Gets fighting for the rebound now. We have a foul called with 8 seconds left. This will be the second team foul on Stockton here in the second half. And it's going to be on Chloe Plummer, her third. And that's going to do it for the ball game. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers defeat the Stockton Lady Tigers here. 59-35. And they are going to say that the foul was on the floor, so that is going to do it. 59-35. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers defeat the Stockton Lady Tigers here in Chuck Newland Gym. The final home game of the regular season for Phillipsburg.